Om Shanti. This is the Avyakt Murli of 30th of April, 1977. And the title is The Basis for the Stage of the Highest Authority is the Awareness of Your Combined Form. Are you always stable in the stage of your combined form? The first combined form is of the soul and the body, which plays an eternal role in the eternal world cycle. The second combined form is the ever combined form of the Brahmins of the auspicious confluence age, that is, of the children with the Father. The third combined form is also shown in the memorial of the four-armed image. Similarly, when you imbibe the knowledge of the ever combined form, you will constantly experience yourself to be the highest authority. First of all, keep the combined form of your body and soul in your consciousness. The body is your creation and the soul is the creator. This is your combined form of creator and creation. This will easily remind you of being the master, and it will give you feelings of being the highest authority. You will be the one making things move, not the one under their influence. However, gradually, over time, people combined the soul with the Supreme Soul and considered both to be one. In the same way, instead of considering the body and soul to be separate, you have combined them and believed them to be one, and have thereby lost the awareness of your own authority. In this way, you gradually become body conscious and forgot your combined form, believing the body and soul to be one. Now, if one forgets oneself, what would be the result? You would lose everything. You became unconscious and lost everything. In the same way, at the confluence age, when you forget the combined form of yourself with the Father, instead of experiencing yourself as the highest authority, you start experiencing yourself to be a soul who is weak, powerless, unhappy, confused, and under some influence. The awareness of the combined form enables you to be powerful. You will automatically experience yourself to be an authority through the awareness of the combined form while facing the various obstacles of Maya. Even if you are a weak soul, you will experience yourself to be a master almighty authority because of the companionship and awareness of the almighty authority being with you. Therefore, when you stabilize in the combined form, you become victorious over Maya, which means that you constantly experience yourself to be the highest authority. When the combined form is in your awareness, the memorial, the fully adorned form, will remain in your consciousness. The adorned form is the sign of being victorious over Maya. Those who are adorned constantly experience themselves to be powerful. Therefore, keep all three types of combined form in your consciousness. Do not separate yourself from your companion. In the world nowadays, everyone wants to be in the company of someone or wants a companion, and people use all their time, mind, body, and wealth for that. However, throughout the entire kalpa, you will not have such a companion or such company. A worldly companion may deceive you, cause you sorrow, change his or her mood, smile at times, and cry at the other times. But the alokik companion will be constantly happy. He will never be in a bad mood. He will save you from all deception. He is such a bestower that he will always give you a thousandfold return. Nevertheless, there are many who do not recognize this companion, and so, instead of being together with him, they move away from him and become mischievous. Sometimes they run their mind away and let the intellect wander. Sometimes they divorce him through their thoughts. When you become influenced by a person or material comfort, you divorce yourself from your companion through your thoughts for that length of time. To move away means to be divorced. So instead of being a true companion seated on the hearth throne, you become one who fulfills the responsibility of the company for a temporary period. You become one who is deceived by being offered the temptation of some limited attainment. That is, the artificial golden deer attracts you towards itself. So instead of being made a true companion, seated on the throne, you are made into a deceitful companion. To be attracted in your thoughts means to be divorced. In fact, to be divorced in your thoughts again and again means to be divorced from the fortune of the kingdom for all time. Some sulk a lot considering to be entertainment. Some show their business by saying, I will move along in this way. I will definitely do this. You will also have to do this. You have made a promise, and so you have to take me with you. Since you are the Almighty Authority, give me power. It is your duty to help me. However, you do not remember that it is your duty to take that help. You forget that it should first be one step of yours, and then the companion takes 1,000 steps. You remind the companion of the things that he has told you. So this is business, is it not? You yourself let go of the finger of awareness, and then you ask, Baba, why are you not holding on to my finger? There are many who create such mischief. However, you should remember whether you will ever get another companion who sits you in his eyes and takes you. Therefore, always fulfill the relationship with the companion and stay in the combined form. Together with the companion, the company of Brahmins is the most elevated company, which according to the fortune of the drama, only a few souls receive. However, within this company also, you have to discriminate whether the company will benefit you and give you attainment. The company of Brahmins enable you to gain all attainments. There are both full caste and half caste Brahmins. Half caste means warriors. You need the company of full caste Brahmins. You need to keep the company that your companion keeps. If you keep the company of half caste Brahmins, then instead of being close to the true companion, you automatically become distant from him. The company of Brahmins elevates your stage. The company of warriors will make you stagnant. When a person is elevated, his company is also elevated. Therefore, an elevated Brahmin cannot have any company that is not accepted by his companion. A faithful companion will not mix in such company. You should not make the excuse that you need company. Always think what type of company you should have. and so understand the companion and the company and sustain that relationship. Fulfill the responsibility of love for your companion and observe the disciplines of such company. Do you understand? This is known as stabilizing yourself in the stage of being the highest authority through having the awareness of your combined form. Acha, to all the children who fulfill the responsibility of love, to those who stay within the line of the code of conduct, to those who do not chase after an artificial golden deer, and thereby move away from the companion or remain separated from him for even a second, to those who constantly give their finger of awareness to the companion and move along with him, to the souls who are seated on the throne now and in the future, Bap Dada's love, remembrance, and namaste. Bap Dada speaking to Dadiji and Didiji. This time, according to the drama, even against the conscious wish, there was the part to meet the older ones. The Muhurat, auspicious opening, took place with the meeting of Maharathis. The Maharathis can understand the Father and his deep signals. Even though others hear this, they cannot know it. No matter how public it may be, Baba has a private meeting within the public one. Not everyone is able to understand the subtle secrets. Rain falls at the same time, but only if the land is good enough is it able to become enriched by the rainfall. However, if the land is not good, even though there may be rainfall, it cannot become enriched. With which vision has Bap Dada been seeing the Maharathis from the beginning? They are not children, but brothers. Older children are equal to brothers. Just as Baba is the bestower, so too Baba sees the Maharathi children as bestowers, not those who take, but those who are like the Father and bestow. Baba is the bestower of fortune. And so, which company do Maharathis like? When there are two companions, and one is tall and the other is short, what would it seem like? It would seem like a cartoon, would it not? So too, if companions are not equal in their stage, that is, if you do not become a master almighty authority, and your companion is the almighty authority, then this would also be like a cartoon, would it not? That is a couple of one tall person and one short person. Generally, in the alokik world, if both companions are not alike, whether physically, in terms of knowledge, in terms of their character, or in terms of their disciplines, then one companion would not keep the other person with him. He would keep the other one aside. He would not bring the companion to the forefront. So too, who would the Father make his constant companion? Those who are equal to him. Who would he keep as a sample for the whole world? The cartoons? So, to be a Maharathi means to be an equal companion. The Father would keep such a companion with him or in front of him in all tests. If Baba were to make a line of his companions, what would he see? What would that scene be like? Nevertheless, because Baba is the ocean, he accommodates the children, no matter what they are alike. All are accommodated in the ocean. However, you would say that it is number-wise. Each of you has to check yourself to see what type of companion you are. How many times do you divorce the father? How many times do you make mischief? How many times do you become bossy? Look at your timetable for the whole day and see what you get up to. Bapdada meeting groups. The method to have constant awareness is to forget the consciousness of mine. Everything belongs to the Father. Even that body is not yours. It belongs to the Father. Baba has given it to you for service. And so, all consciousness of mine is finished. Is it not? Once the consciousness of mine is finished, you automatically become soul conscious. When you step away, even a little, from having the awareness of the Father, Maya comes. If you constantly remain combined, then Maya does not have the courage to bring you into body consciousness. You should not be able to think about anything other than the Father. When you step away from the Father, you become weak. When you think, what can I do? How can I do this? It is difficult to conquer Maya. It means to step away. When the Almighty Authority Father is with you, can you have this thought? In order to separate you from the Father, Maya will come in many forms. I'm not able to do this. I'm weak. How can I do this? These thoughts of weakness are the devils of the army of Maya. Ravan, you mustn't be afraid of them, but always think, I'm victorious. I have been victorious, and I am victorious even now. Within this drama, you souls are the special children who play a special part, because the most special of all is the Father. The souls who play a part with the Father would automatically be special. In the world also, when people spend even a little time with someone special, they have a lot of intoxication. How much intoxication do they have if they spend even a little time with the Prime Minister? However, he is that today, but not tomorrow. So, how elevated is this one, and that too is eternally. Therefore, do you have this much intoxication? There should constantly be the constant intoxication. I belong to Baba, and Baba belongs to me. Baba is constantly the ocean and the bestower, and so the children should also be oceans and bestowers. You should not say, Baba, help me. Has Baba kept anything for himself? Since he has given everything, what will you ask for? As soon as you take birth, Baba gives you the crown, the throne, and the tilak. So why should you ask for anything? Always think that there is no one else who has the fortune of happiness that you have. There has neither been anyone, nor will there be anyone as fortunate. Then you will constantly dance. The fruit of karma yoga is easy yoga and happiness. Whatever you do, you receive the instant fruit of that here, multi-million fold in return. Whatever people of the world do, they do it for happiness. But here, you have unlimited, imperishable happiness. When the mind is happy, then the illness of the body also changes from a crucifix to a thorn. Do not think a lot. By thinking too much, you lose your power to decide. For a paper to come, means you to become strong, not to be afraid. The paper enables you to strengthen your foundation. The foundation is hammered, but it is not hammering, but strengthening the foundation. No matter how much external upheaval there may be, if you are told to stop in 1 second, you should be able to merge all expansion in 1 second. You need to practice a great deal merging your nature, sanskars, thoughts, and relationships in 1 second. Your sanskars should not emerge under any circumstances, in hunger or thirst, winter or summer. Even nature can deceive you at certain times. Therefore, merge all your nature, thoughts, and sanskars. This is known as having the power to accommodate. Constantly keep on practicing this. Only when you have this practice over a long period of time will you be able to pass. Acha, blessing. May you be an embodiment of success who continues to move forward through speaking truthful words and having activity filled with good manners. Always remember that the sign of truthfulness is good manners. When you have the power of truth, you will never let go of your good manners. Even if you try to prove the truth, let it be with good manners. The sign of good manners is to be humble, and the sign of not having those good manners is to be stubborn. When your words and activities are filled with good manners, you will receive success. This is the means to move forward. If there is truth, but no good manners, you cannot receive success. Slogan: in order to divorce yourself from unhappiness, constantly keep the treasure of happiness with you. Om Shanti.